Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on HEXO. I've been working on a lot of couple different MJ stocks here lately. HEXO, seems like Sundial, Tilray. Has been the most popular ones. Tilray, Sundial, HEXO. It seems like I'm missing one. But this is HEXO. The one that I used to pick on a lot was Sundial. I'm still picking on that one. It still needs to pick up pace, but it's actually looking better than HEXO right now. I've been talking about this one for a couple weeks. Watching it just keeps going down, and don't know where the bottom is. I think it hit another 52-week low today. Here's a look at what they've done over the last year. Had the run up here on February 10th to $10.28. So if you had got in there at the 1st of January and ran it up and sold it, or even sold it in here, you'd be doing pretty good. And as you can see, it's just came down since then. And the red, down 61% in the last 3 months. In the last month, it's down over 36%. In the last week, it's down 6.65%, and here's a look at what it's doing today. So we'll see what it does throughout the rest of the day. When I first started talking about this one, my cost basis was $17. That's because they had a reverse merger, I believe it was. I've went over that in past videos. I can show you again. So I have knocked down my cost basis, but you can see I haven't bought a whole lot, but it is a lot compared to what I used to have, but I have 80 shares at $1.69. If you don't know much about this one, it is in the consumer packaged goods MJ company, founded in 2013, with a 220,000 volume and 7.37 average volume, and a market cap of $238 million. 52-week low of 0.6651. That looks like it hit that today. And a 52-week high of $11.04. Currently showing this one as a 50% hold. And next earnings coming up on March 17th in the pre-market. So it looks like I bought some at 68 cents on New Year's. This one didn't fill. I'm kind of glad that one didn't fill now, and almost wish this wouldn't have filled. But the way that I got so messed up on this one is right here on the 23rd. I think it actually happened on the 22nd. So I think it took place on the 22nd and was recorded here on the 23rd. So I had previous shares was 15, then it did a 1-for-4 split. So for every 15, I ended up with 1 share, which then I ended up with 3 shares out of my 15, and therefore it increased the price. And since then, it has just came down, but I've knocked down my cost basis, but I'm just waiting to see. Oh, there it goes again. I'm just waiting to see the bottom on this one, so maybe get it up to 100 shares and call it good, or just wait and see where the bottom is actually going to be on this one. So over here on Bing, showing it as a hold, dropping sharply, minus 5.54%. The previous close price was 0.7087. Here's a little bit more about HEXO. Company serves the Canadian adult use market. It's HEXO, and it's got a couple different brands. So it's in MJ. If you follow my channel, I'm into quite a few different MJ stocks. They all have potential, but we will wait and see about this one. This is a little bit older article, but it still shows the approach of a 52-week low, so it's been working on that 52-week low, hitting new lows for the last week. You can see all the sell orders going in right there. But it's had, getting closer to the bottom, it's had more volume, so we'll wait and see what happens with this one. So if you're in HEXO and thinking you're going to end up looking like this, hanging out at the beach or the pool, might be wrong. I mean, this one could turn around, but we'll wait and see. So HEXO shares closed today at 1.3% above its 52-week low of 70 cents, giving the company a market cap of $218 million, so it's kind of small. The stock currently down 80.9% year to date, and down 81.5% over the past 12 months, and down 96.7% over the past 5 years. So if you'd have got in, a lot of people are losing money on this one, so that's horrible, terrible. But here it kind of goes over the RSI on the stock was under 30, indicating it may be underbought. MACD, a trend following momentum indicator, indicates an upward trend. Stock closed below the Bollinger Band, indicating it may be oversold. And as you can see by the chart, here's some performance, so feel free to pause and go over that. But here you can kind of see all the selling. I mean, there's more red than what there is green, so I'm just holding it probably like a lot of other people out there. I don't like to sell for a loss unless I have to, or I guess I do sell for a loss if they go bankrupt. I'm not saying this one's going to go bankrupt, but some things like that are always in the back of your mind. So Wall Street analysts downgrade HEXO. What else is Wall Street saying? And this is just a couple days ago on the 3rd. So that plunged by a penny during the normal trading session on Friday, and reaching a high of 73 cents during the day, while its closed the day was 70 cents. The company report on December 16th that HEXO announces a date of fiscal 2021 annual meeting of shareholders. They today announced the annual meeting to be held on March 8th of 2022. So that may be something to put on your calendar there. So, and just going to scroll through the rest of this since it's a couple days old. The stock also lost 13.26% of its value over the past 7 days. However, HEXO stock has declined minus 61.61% over in the 3 months of the year. So this one needs to get some type of a tailwind behind it and kind of push it up. Don't know what that's going to take. I have an article later here. Maybe this will help. But HEXO decline of minus 475.71% looks weak with a stock forecast in 2022. This is also dated on the 3rd. So 8.05 million shares of HEXO were traded, and the beta was 2.03. Most recently, the company's share price was 70 cents, and it changed around a penny, or minus 1.03% from the last close, which brings the market valuation of the company to $313.07 million. HEXO currently trades at a discount to its 52-week high of $11.04, offering almost minus 1,477.14% off of that amount. So the stats just keep getting worse and worse and uglier for this one as the time goes on. So it's got to hit a bottom, and it's got to rebound here at some point in time, you would think. But I'm still waiting for that to happen. So this is one thing I'm hoping will turn this one around. HEXO announces the appointment of a new board member and acting CFO. This is just dated a day ago. So the Quebec HEXO Corp today announced the appointment of William Todd, the company's board of directors, following the resignation of Jason Ewart, effective immediately. I'm pleased to welcome Will to the board, and I'm confident that the experience in MJ operations and commercialization will be invaluable to the company as we enter the next stage of growth. On behalf of HEXO's board of directors, I would like to thank Jason a good name, for his leadership during the time at the company, stated Mr. Bell. And so we'll see what this does to the company. Fortunate that Kurt was able to join HEXO. I look forward to leveraging Kurt's many years of financial leadership, particularly his experience with complex restructuring situations. Confidence in his ability to lead our financial team while HEXO searches for a permanent CFO. So we'll see, and I'll try to find some more information on that, and I'm sure I'll be doing another HEXO video in the days and weeks to come, but probably several. Here's 3 months ago. This is another thing that I was hoping would turn this one around. Trust CBD US, Molson Coors, and HEXO Corp. Joint venture expands very well. And I've said on my other videos, a lot of these are teaming up with like Coors. I know Constellation Brands teamed up with Constellation Brands, or Canopy Growth teamed up with Constellation Brands a couple of years ago, I want to say. $4 billion deal, so you know they're not going to get hurt. And I think that's going to be the key driver, not only between the federal legalization with a lot of these stocks, but also the CBD or THC infused drinks that they're all working on, and I've talked about them on several videos. I think that's going to be a key driver to find, if you will, analogy, the next Monster or Red Bull, and see what we can do to get some of these to excel forward a little bit. So have to wait and see. These are long-term holds for myself, and always looking to find the bottom and buy some more shares on these. So currently at 67 cents, low of 67. It keeps hitting that bottom on a daily, high of $11.04. I think we might pass HEXO today. That could very well be. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that, but that one's currently at 59 cents. Looks more sellers for the shorts. So a lot of people are still watching this one. Currently at 59 cents. I mean, these two are tying for the bottom, shooting for the bottom, it seems like. Need to get them both back up above $1. Over here on MSN Money, it does have some ratings, currently showing it as a hold. And here on Tip Ranks, showing it as a moderate sell. It's actually got a 51% upside, almost 52% to $1.01. And a high of $1.65 and a low of 63. I'd be happy with it hitting 165 again. But that's all that I have on HEXO. If you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments, along with your cost basis, any other information you might have on this one that we can share. And if there's any other MJ plays out there you want me to take a look at, I'd be happy to do that as well. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.